Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, we are going to be looking at who is coming towards you and why. So we're going to start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started for you, pile number 1. For pile number 1, please, Spirit. Who is coming towards pile 1, please? Who is coming towards pile 1? So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Lovers. Who is coming towards pile 1? We have the Knight of Swords. Who is coming towards pile 1, please? And we have the Two of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So pile number 1, I do feel like this person is, well, first of all, I want to talk about signs. We have heavy air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially Gemini with the Lovers, and we have a little bit of water here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So that could be in your chart or that could be in this person's chart. So as I was getting ready to say, I feel like this person is definitely someone who's kind of popping up out of the blue with this Page of Cups energy. As I was meditating on your pile, I was being shown a Jack in the Box. So someone's name here could be Jack, but I was more so seeing this as like someone is just popping up out of the blue, just sort of as a surprise with the Page of Cups. This isn't something that you're necessarily going to see coming. Even though I know you're watching this reading, I still feel like this person is kind of just going to pop up out of nowhere. I do feel like this is a person that has already been in your life as well. With the Lovers and the Two of Swords being here, these energies or these cards are both about choices. And with that Five of Wands at the back of the deck, it kind of makes me feel like this is someone who, it's not that they were indecisive about you, but it does feel like this person was confused about whether or not to take action towards you or to reach out to you or express something to you, because they view you as someone who has a lot of options. I do feel like this is more of a romantic sort of an energy, like this person has romantic interest in you, but there was kind of this thought process within them of like, they feel like you have a lot of options. They feel like they would have to kind of fight their way through all of these other potential suitors just to get to you. And so I'm seeing with both the Lovers and the Two of Swords, this person was like indecisive about how to take action or how to fight through these potential competitors when it comes to you. Now, some of you may be thinking, oh, I don't have like a ton of options, or like, oh, there's not a lot of competition to get to me. But that's just this person's perception. So I do feel like this is someone who has made a decision about how to come towards you or how to move towards you with that Knight of Swords energy. I feel like this is someone who's cutting through that indecisive energy and they are going to be reaching out to you. And with the Page of Cups energy being here, you know, for some of you, there could be an apology that some of you are going to be receiving from this person. I feel like for most of you though, like this isn't necessarily like a situation where you and this person had a big falling out or anything like that. Like I don't feel like for the majority of you that this person really hurt you too much, but you know, it could even just be as simple as like, I'm sorry that I didn't take action sooner, or I'm sorry that you know, I didn't come towards you before. I'm sorry that I was scared to do that before, or what have you. Like it could just be something as simple as that. But overall, I do see that this person is coming towards you with the intention of speaking their truth, with all of this sword energy. And you know, the Page of Cups is a messenger, so I feel like this person is kind of just gonna pop up out of nowhere. They might text you randomly or slide into your DMs. And you know, with this being cup energy, I do see that this person's heart is opening up towards you. Overall, there's this sense of openness, I feel, that this person has towards you, but there was a lot of confusion hindering this person's ability to come towards you and move towards you, because they just thought that there were so many other people kind of vying for your attention. And I think they're coming out of that mindset or that headspace of like, I don't know I don't know how I can move towards pile 1. I think they're just going to do it with that Knight of Swords energy. There also might be a little bit of strategy involved as well with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords always makes me think of someone who's being a little bit strategic, but not in a manipulative way. Kind of just like they know exactly what they're going to say and how they're going to say it, kind of a thing. So let's see what else I can get for you, pile 1. Who is coming towards my pile 1, please, Spirit? Who is coming towards pile 1? Okay, so we have the Student. Light attributes: humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attributes: arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So with this card being here, I feel like for some of you, you may have known this person since you were like young, since you were a student, whether this is grade school or it could even be college for some of you. Even with that page energy, it's making me think of like a child, like childlike energy. Not saying that this person is childlike. I'm just saying that for some of you, you may have known this person since you were quite young. Or this person could be a student. Overall, this person feels like someone who's very open-minded with the student energy, someone who is, of course, always willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to expand. This doesn't feel like someone who's set in their ways, essentially. Like, this person really is a lifelong student. I feel like this is the kind of person that you could really talk to them about anything and everything. Like, especially when it comes to more spiritual concepts, I feel like this person definitely has like an openness to that. So if you're someone who's very spiritual, I feel like this person would be very open to learning about your beliefs or your practices. But also just in a general sense, I feel like this person is very inquisitive. I think this is someone who may ask a lot of questions. They may ask you a lot of questions. There's just this deep yearning to learn and to know things, you know? So I feel like as it relates to you, pile 1, I do feel like this is someone who's going to ask you a lot of questions and really try to get to know you on a soul level. I feel like this is someone who's going to want to know, if they don't already know, I feel like this is someone who's going to want to know all about your past and all of the experiences that you've had and all of the things that make you you. I also feel like this is someone who, they are very, like, they pay attention to you. Like, it could even be that they're kind of like stalking your social media. I'm feeling like, not necessarily in a creepy way, but more so in a way where they're kind of just wanting to know what you're up to. They're just curious about what you're doing and who you're hanging around and what your interests are. There's just a genuine curiosity that I'm picking up with this card, where they just want to know everything that they can about you. And so that might also be the reason why there was a little bit of indecision here on this person's part about how to move towards you, or about how to come towards you, because maybe you don't necessarily post a lot on social media, or maybe there's not much that this person can really gather based on your social media about like who you are and what you're doing, what you're up to, your interests and things like that. So that also might be playing a part in that, but I do see that this person is very curious about you on a very deep level. I also feel like this is someone who's very intelligent as well with the student card. This person may have, gone to college or have some sort of higher education, but I do feel like this is someone who's very, very smart, like very book smart, very, very intelligent person. But yeah, they're very curious about you. Very, very curious about you. So let's see what else I can get for you. Pile number 1. Who is coming towards pile 1, please, Spirit? Who is coming towards pile 1, please? Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have you deserve love, you are lovable, and we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So some of you may know this person through work. Once again, I was picking up like that school energy with the student. So work or school could be significant in you in this connection. I'm seeing that this is someone who has probably been spending a lot of time focusing on their finances and career, to the point where they've kind of put love on the back burner for a lot of you. So that might have also been playing a part in this person's indecision about how to move towards you, or even just like when to move towards you, because their attention may have also been on their finances, their career, their studies, things like that. But I feel like they're kind of getting to this point where they're realizing like, okay, I've been putting all of this energy and all of my effort into this area of my life, and now they're kind of feeling more open to love and romance. And I feel like what's coming through is like this person's love language is like gift giving. I think this person, like, the way that they show their love is through like material things, or being able to afford certain experiences for their partner. I feel like this person, like, that's how they show their love, that's how they express their love. So in order for them to feel more confident, I feel, to come towards you, that's something that they had to work on, so that they could get themselves to a place where they could really, I'm hearing, wine and dine their partner. That's kind of how they express their love here. But I do feel like for most of you, this person probably hasn't really been dating, at least not seriously, as of recently, because they've been very focused on their finances and their career, and they're realizing that they're now at a point where they can put more time and energy into their love life with this you deserve love card. I also kind of get this vibe of like this person has had their eye on you for a little while, and I kind of feel like this is a message directly from them to you, that you are lovable, that you're worthy of love. And I do feel like they're going to show that when they come towards you. So let's see what else I can get for you, pile number 1. Okay, why is this person coming towards pile 1, please, Spirit? Why? Why are they coming towards pile 1? Why are they coming towards pile 1, please, Spirit? Why are they coming towards... Oh, look at that. We have reunion. Okay, so yeah, definitely someone that you've already known in some way. It may not have necessarily been like an ex or anything like that. For some of you, maybe, but yeah, with reunion, we have silence at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely feels like this is a no contact situation. You and this person haven't really been speaking, or haven't spoken in a really long time. So why this person is coming towards you? Because they miss you. They want to talk to you. They want to get to know you more, or get to know you on a deeper level. They want to reunite, okay? They want to reunite. So let's see what else. We're going to get one more card for you, pile number 1. Yeah, this person just feels so curious about you, pile 1, like super duper curious. I feel like there's a lot of things that have gone unsaid between the two of you, or at least on this person's part at the very least. There's a lot that this person has to say or wants to say, but they haven't really had the opportunity, or if they did have the opportunity in the past, they didn't take it for one reason or another. For most of you, I feel like it's because they thought you had a lot of other options, so they held back. Let's see, for pile 1, please. Why is this person coming towards pile 1, please? We have the thinking woman, and we have the sun at the bottom of the deck. So this person, you've been on this person's mind very, very heavily, pile 1, with the thinking woman coming out. Regardless of gender, I do feel like this is someone who has been thinking about you a ton. Like, you're constantly on this person's mind. With the butterfly here on this card, I feel like you make this person feel very like you give them butterflies, but not in a negative way, more in like an excited way. Like, the thought of you makes this person excited. The thought of you motivates this person. So yeah, I also feel like for some of you, you could also be thinking about this person a lot. I'm also being drawn to the fact that on this card, she is holding a book, just like on the student card. So definitely something about school or learning, something like that is very significant in this person's life. Like I said, you may have gone to school with this person, or you may work with this person, or have worked with this person. I feel like for most of you, though, that this is like a past person. Like, this isn't someone that you currently see on a regular basis. This isn't someone that you talk to on a regular basis. It kind of feels like, well, it does feel like someone who you haven't spoken to in a while, and you're constantly on this person's mind. And I do feel like for some of you, you may think about this person as well, with this thinking woman coming out. But I'm also being drawn back to this Knight of Swords energy, where I was saying I feel like this person may have some sort of a plan, some sort of a strategy about how they're coming towards you. Like, they're thinking about this a lot, about how to come towards you, about what to say, when to say it. Like, all of these things, this person is kind of racking their brain about how to go about this, because they don't want to mess things up. But I do feel like this is kind of going to come out of nowhere with the Page of Cups. Like, this person is going to randomly message you, randomly reach out to you, or for a few of you, there may be some kind of like divine orchestration where you and this person kind of run into each other randomly in public, like totally just random. So yeah, it's kind of just coming up out of nowhere. Like, I can't even put like a time frame on it. I just feel like it's going to come up out of nowhere, out of the blue. But this person does have pure intentions. I just feel this overall sense of like curiosity about you. There are romantic feelings here with the Lovers, and I do feel like this person kind of had like a missed opportunity, because they were too afraid to be honest with you when they had the chance. And I do kind of sense a little bit of regret about that, but I think they also are starting to realize that, you know, there are other opportunities. Like, they still have the ability to take action and to be honest and open with you if they just make that choice and they make that leap, you know? So I do feel like they're kind of coming to that place, and I think they have a lot that they want to say to you. They have a lot on their mind or their brain with the thinking woman. Excuse me. They have a lot that they want to say. And I think they have a lot of questions for you as well. Like, there is this overall sense of curiosity. I'm also being told that for some of you, like, this person may keep some sort of like a journal, and they might write about you in their journal, or that could be your energy. Maybe you write about this person in your journal or your diary or something like that. That is also coming through here with this card. But yeah, it feels like this person wants to have a new beginning with you with the Sun. New happy beginnings. This is a very positive card. So I do feel like this person has like the truest, like most pure intentions towards you, pile 1. Like, they want a new beginning with you, one filled with love, openness, light, positivity. Like, this person's energy overall just feels very positive. This card also speaks of like abundance and things like that. So I do feel like this person has gotten to a point within their career and finances where they're feeling more abundant. They're feeling more just overall ready to pour into another person. And under that, we do have the Angel of Love. So I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. I do feel like this person is definitely romantically attracted to you, and they have been for a while for some of you as well. But they just never said it. They never said it. And so now I think they're getting to this point where it's like, okay, I can't stop thinking about pile 1, so I need to go ahead and just say it and just lay my cards out and just hope that pile 1 reciprocates. So yeah, pile number 1, I am going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, we are going to be looking at who is coming towards you and why. We are going to start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started. For pile number 2, please Spirit, pile number 2. Who is coming towards pile 2, please? Who is coming towards pile 2? So we have Judgment, the Queen of Cups, who is coming towards pile 2? We have the Chariot, who is coming towards pile 2, and we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. All right, so pile number 2, we do have like heavy water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as some fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be in your chart or it could be in this person's chart. So this person with the Judgment energy being here, this does kind of feel like someone from the past. Judgment makes me think of like a resurrection, something getting another chance, something coming back to life. I'm also kind of feeling this vibe of like this person has had some sort of realization with the Judgment energy being here. Some sort of realization about maybe what has happened or transpired between the two of you. For some of you, this kind of feels like an old friend, where maybe there may have been some sort of rift between the two of you, some sort of an argument, something quite heavy, I feel like, with the 10 of Wands being here, happened between you and this person. I do feel like at one point in time, you and this person were very, very close to one another. I'm kind of hearing like 2 peas in a pod, like with this Chariot energy, with the 2 lions here. It's like you and this person may have even been like opposites in some way, but also so similar in certain ways as well. Like it could be that externally you and this person were complete opposites, but internally the two of you were so similar. For some of you I'm hearing as well. But yeah, I was hearing like 2 peas in a pod. Like at one point you and this person may have been inseparable, but something happened that forced the two of you to go your separate ways. And I feel like you may have been like apart from this person for a little while with the Judgment energy. And it does feel like this person has had some sort of realization with the Judgment energy about this connection, about this relationship, about what has happened and what has transpired. And it could be that maybe this person did something to you that really hurt you. And maybe at the time, this person was unable to see things from your point of view and was unable to take responsibility for their actions. And I feel like this person has had some sort of awakening or realization about their actions, and they're finally able to kind of see it from your point of view and put themselves in your shoes, and they're realizing like, dang, I really did hurt pile 2. Like, I think that's kind of the realization that's coming through with this judgment. It's like they've realized how either their actions or their words or whatever happened, they're realizing how their part in it affected you negatively, and they're taking responsibility for that. I see with the Queen of Cups, this person does still like hold a lot of love for you. And you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I feel like for most of you here, this is like an old friend. This person does still hold a lot of love for you. Their heart is still like open towards you. This person still has a lot of care for you, essentially. Like on their end, there's like no bad blood. Even though on your end, things may feel a little bit heavier, I feel like this person is still like very open to you. They still have a lot of love for you. And that's not to say that they don't feel the heaviness too. I do feel like they feel this heaviness on this relationship or this connection with that 10 of Wands energy. But I feel like with the Chariot, they're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to move away from whatever has been weighing on this connection. Okay? They want to move away from whatever has been weighing on this relationship, this friendship, and they want to move forward. They want to move away from that with the Chariot. So it does feel like this is someone who could honestly be coming in with some sort of apology for some of you. It's kind of like reconciliation in a way, but it does feel more like friends, you know, like we were best friends, and then something happened and the two of you weren't seeing eye to eye, and now this person is realizing like the part that they played in this burden, this 10 of Wands that's been weighing on this friendship or this connection. But I do see overall they're just wanting to move past this. They're wanting to move away from this. Like I'm hearing they want their friend back. They want their person back. They want their ride or die back, you know? Because I do feel this vibe of like you and this person were just two peas in a pod, and it hurts them that they've hurt you possibly, or that whatever the situation that happened between the two of you, it hurts them that it has hurt you and that it's hurt this friendship or this relationship. Like it really does bother them. Like it really, really does. And I'm being told that for someone here, like if you think that this person no longer cares, they want you to know that you're wrong. Like they care very deeply about you and about this relationship, and they do feel really, really bad about what has transpired or the way things transpired. And I do feel like they want to come in and kind of make things right. So let's get some more information for you, pile number 2. Yeah, because I'm like seeing this as like we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So it's like one of you may be more watery, emotional, and then one of you may be more fiery, passionate. One of you may be more reserved. One of you may be more outgoing. Like it kind of feels like that energy of like one, like the two of you are kind of like opposites, but at the same time so similar. Okay, let's see. For pile number 2, please, Spirit. Who is coming towards pile 2, please? Okay. So we have visionary. Light attributes: capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow attributes: selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Okay. Visionary. I feel like this is someone who's probably very like creative. This person could even potentially be an artist in some capacity, but there's something about this person that feels very creative. Like they have an idea, and they're able to bring that idea into the 3D in a certain way that allows other people to see this vision that they have. Like this visionary energy is making me think of creativity more than it is like spiritual visions or psychic abilities. It feels more creative with this person. This card is kind of making me think something happened between the two of you where it's like this person may have done something that compromised this friendship or this connection, this relationship. And it almost kind of feels like the two of you do things in a certain way. You know, like the two of you always have your certain way of doing things or going about things. And then one day this person kind of like randomly switched up. Possibly it could be to gain the approval of another person or other people. They kind of just randomly switched things up. And that had a negative impact on this relationship. Now that can look a little bit different for everyone here, but that's kind of like the vibes that I'm picking up with this card. Like this person switched up in some way that maybe didn't even make sense to you. Like it was just so random, or they did something that was just totally out of the blue or out of the norm. And they may have done it to seek the approval of some other person or other people. But it compromised this friendship or this relationship. And I feel like at the time, maybe this person didn't see it that way, because in their mind, they're just trying to gain the approval of someone or some people, you know, and they didn't really take into account how it would affect you, is what I'm picking up with this card. But now I feel like with Judgment, they recognize that. They recognize how their switch up, or the way that they changed something, the way that they kind of just did something different out of the blue, how it negatively impacted you or how it negatively affected you. And you know what? It could even be like you gave this person advice to like not do something and then they did it anyways. It could even be something like that. They did it anyways. And maybe they didn't realize like how them not adhering to your advice impacted you or affected you in a negative way. I feel like for some of you there was kind of like this break of trust in some capacity. Like there may have been something like that, like you feel like you can't fully trust this person, or maybe you feel like this person wasn't fully trusting in you. I'm also being told that for some of you this person went behind your back and did something. So there's a lot of messages coming through about what may have happened, so you know, take what resonates. But overall, it just feels like this person did something to compromise this friendship, but they didn't even see it that way at the time, you know? Let's see, for pile number 2, please, Spirit, who is coming towards pile 2? We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, I feel like you had a very strong bond to this person. Like, once again, 2 peas in a pod. Like, this is someone that you know like the back of your hand, okay? I feel like you and this person know a lot of things about each other. Like, I feel like you and this person were very, very close. And then something happened that made the two of you part ways in some way, or there's something weighing on this connection, this friendship, this relationship that this person didn't recognize at first. But now with Judgment, you know, they are seeing where they went wrong. They're seeing how things affected you, affected this connection, this relationship, this friendship. And I do feel like they're coming in like with an apology, possibly. Like they're just wanting to move past this. They're wanting to move away from this, but not in a way where they just kind of want to sweep it under the rug. I do feel like this person wants to talk it through with the Queen of Cups being here. I feel like they want to apologize. I feel like they want to talk it through and then just move forward towards, you know, having just a better relationship with you or a better friendship. They want to get back to how things used to be. Okay. Let's see what else. For pile number 2, please, Spirit. Why is this person coming towards pile 2? Why? Why are they coming towards pile 2? We have money. Oh, gosh. Okay, we have money. Okay. Let me ask the tarot. I want to get more information on this card. Why is money here, Spirit? We have the 10 of Cups. Okay. I was like, I don't feel like they're coming in to ask for money. No, I feel like the reason why this person is coming in is because, once again, like, I feel like you and this person had a very strong, very deep bond. And like they miss you, you know, they miss you. And this money card is honestly making me think that this person feels lonely. There's a sense of isolation coming from this card because it's making me think of someone who has put material gain over friendships, relationships, connections, the people in their lives. It's making me think of someone who put like superficial things above the people that truly care about them and love them, with the 10 of Cups being here. I think that this person is feeling lonely and they honestly truly miss you. Even if their material world is looking really, really good, there's still this sense of like emptiness within them. And I think that's part of the reason why they are coming towards you. They want to make things right because they've realized that these superficial things that they put before you were just superficial. And that's part of that realization that I feel like this person has come to. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I don't feel like this person is coming through to ask you for money. And that's not it at all. This person is just realizing the superficial things that they were putting above you, or the things that they were worried about or caring about that negatively impacted this relationship were just superficial, you know? The happiness was fleeting, and they are realizing that nothing could ever replace you or this relationship, this friendship. Like, they just want to have their other half back, whether this is romantic or friendship. For most of you, I do feel like it's a friendship, though. So yeah, it does feel like they I don't know, like they decided to put their time and attention into something superficial, or superficial people kind of left you on the back burner. You know, it could be that they were chasing money, chasing just superficial things, and they kind of just left you in the dust. And they didn't understand, you know, why that would upset you, or like at the time they didn't understand how it negatively impacted you. But now they do. Like they've come to this realization with Judgment here. And I do think that they want to come in with an apology. I do think they want to come in with an apology, pile 2. So let's get one more card for you. Why is this person coming towards pile 2, please? We have Magician and the Mirror. Magician and the Mirror. So normally this card really speaks about manifestation, like having the ability to manifest things into your life, right? But this card also can really speak about balance as well. We have like this ice and fire energy, and this is making me think of, like I was saying earlier, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. So it's making me think of like one of you is this ice energy, the Queen of Cups, and one of you is this fire energy, the Queen of Wands. And once again, that energy of balance being here. 2 peas in a pod. 2 peas in a pods. 2 peas in a pod. Like opposites. But the two of you balance each other out so well. And it kind of makes me think like you really are this person's other half. Like you really, really are. And there is this sense of like they don't really know what to do without you. Like they really don't know how to keep themselves in balance or in alignment without you. And the overall vibe that I get is like they just miss their other half. You know, they miss their twin, they miss their ride or die. Like there's this overall vibe of you and this person were just like this at one point, and they miss that. And kind of going back to this visionary energy, I kind of feel like, you know, this person may have been chasing superficial things or trying to gain the approval from people in a superficial way. And they're realizing that those people or the situation that they were chasing after wasn't really what it was all cracked up to be. And they're realizing that it's not what they want, like at all. And there's this sense of like only you and this person, like the two of you together, the vision that the two of you can create together is unlike anything that they could create with another person. Okay. Some of you could have even been like a business partner with this person. But there's just this sense of like no one gets them like you do, and nobody gets you like they do. Because I do feel like the two of you just know each other on a very, very deep level. And so there's this sense of like you are this person's other half, and they've realized that nobody or nothing can take your place, essentially. You are this person's like other half. And there's something about you, like this person feels like you keep this person in balance, you keep this person's head on straight, like you keep this person in alignment. And they may also do this for you as well, because I do feel this sense of like it's 2 peas in a pod. Like that's the best way I could put it. You keep each other in balance. You help each other move towards your highest timelines. You help each other to create, to manifest, to bring in your desires. The two of you do that together. There's no better team than the two of you together. And that's something that this person has realized. That's how this person feels. And it's like they just want their friend back or their person back. Like they just want you back in their life. Because they've realized that no one and nothing could ever replace you. Like you are someone that they want to have in their life forever, you know? And that's like this person still just has a lot of love for you, pile 2. They have a lot of love for you, and they do regret their mistakes and they regret not having like seen how these things may have affected you when it happened, you know? But yeah, there's something about this visionary coming through, like you and this person have like the same sort of vision, or your visions complement one another, and the two of you can really help each other move forward and progress in life. And I think it's just partially because the two of you keep each other in check. You keep each other in balance. And I think maybe they were, chasing after superficial things that were really putting them out of alignment, and they realized that was not the right move. And you know what? I feel like for most of you, like this person, when they were chasing these superficial things, it's like, or people, it's like they weren't necessarily doing it to hurt you, but it kind of just happened. And because that wasn't their intention, I think it was hard for them to kind of really understand how it impacted you. But now they do with the judgment. They've done a lot of, I feel like, maybe reflection. They've done a lot of reflection, and they're finally starting to understand, like they finally get it, why maybe you reacted in a certain way, or maybe why you felt a certain way. They understand it now. Because, it wasn't their intention to hurt you, I feel. Like they weren't trying to hurt you, but they did. And they recognize that now, and they want to come in and smooth things over and apologize and hopefully move forward. So pile number 2, I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, we are going to be looking at who is coming towards you and why. We are going to start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started. For pile number 3, please, Spirit. Pile number 3. Okay. Who is coming towards pile 3, please? All right, so we have the 4 of Swords. Who is coming towards pile 3? Who is coming towards pile 3, please? We have Temperance, the 8 of Cups, and Justice. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have heavy air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially not Gemini, Libra with the Justice card here, and we have some water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So that could be in your chart, or that could be in this person's chart. So pile number 3, who is coming towards you? I do feel like for a lot of you, this is likely someone that okay, sorry guys, there's like a jet flying over my house super loud. But like I was saying, I feel like for most of you, this is someone who you have known. I feel like this is someone that you're probably not currently talking to, or someone that you're in separation with the 4 of Swords being here. The 4 of Swords speaks about a pause, a time of rest, reflection. I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be someone that you were romantically involved with. And essentially, I feel like you and this person have walked away from one another with the 8 of Cups. There's like emotional withdrawal here, but there's also this sense of like things aren't done, things aren't over yet. I feel like this person has been taking a lot of time to heal, to reflect on themselves, to do introspection. I feel like this person may have pulled back, okay? Even if this isn't necessarily a breakup, I do feel like this is someone who pulled back from you because they needed to work on themselves, essentially. This person needed to work on themselves. And you know what? For some of you, this person may have even verbally said that to you, like, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship, or I'm not ready to take things to the next level, or I'm not ready. Like, there's this sense of like they weren't ready for something. And for some of you, they may have said this. For others of you, this person may have just, pulled back because they've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of reflection, a lot of like just essentially going within. They did have a lot of things that they needed to work through within themselves. And so there was like this emotional withdrawal with the Eight of Cups. This person did walk away from you. But with Justice being here, I'm seeing that this person is wanting to come back in and make things right. It kind of feels like this person was probably like very hot and cold with you with that Two of Pentacles, because this is an energy of going back and forth, trying to find balance and equilibrium, but sometimes it's really, really hard, especially when there's healing that needs to take place. And I'm seeing that this person pulled back because they knew that they needed to work on themselves. They knew that they had certain things that they needed to alchemize and work through. So this person may have been very hot and cold, on and off with you. Like one minute they're all in, the next minute they're distant. It kind of feels like that. This person was very like back and forth, hot and cold with you. And I'm seeing that this person has done the work, okay? They have done the work, and I see that they're wanting to come back in to make things right with you with Justice. Justice is about harmony, balance, truth, honesty, integrity. So I see that this person is wanting to come back in a more harmonious, balanced state and provide you with truth and clarity, honesty. They want to make things right with you, essentially. I kind of feel like you may have felt like this person was trying to play some game with you, with the back and forth, hot and cold vibes. But really, this person just had a lot that they needed to work through. That's something that this person wants you to know, Pile 3. The back and forth, the hot and cold, it wasn't because they were trying to play some sort of sick game with you. It's because they had a lot that they needed to work on within themselves. This is something that they've recognized, so that's why they pulled back. They didn't pull back because they didn't like you or they weren't interested in you or anything like that. This is truly an energy of like, it's not you, it's me. Like, as much as I hate that, as much as I hate that phrase or that saying, I truly feel like that's what happened here. And that's something that this person recognized within themselves, that they had things that they needed to work through on their own. So that's the reason why they pulled back. It's not because they didn't care for you or, didn't like you. It's because they like you. It's because they cared for you and they didn't want to continue to hurt you. That's the reason why they pulled back. But I am seeing that they've done the work. They've done a lot of healing, a lot of introspection, and now they're wanting to come in and make things right with you. So let's see what else I can get for you, pile number 3. Who is coming towards pile 3, please, Spirit? So we have the Midas Miser, light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches, shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Okay. I kind of get this vibe, like when this person is like in a good mood, like especially in the past, when this person was like in a good mood and really kind of like giving you this all in energy. I feel like this person was very, very fun. I feel like you had a lot of really good moments with this person when things were good, you know? But when this person started to pull back, you know, that was this person's fear getting in the way. This obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Now, this doesn't have to like specifically be their material wealth. This could just be fear of going all in something and then losing it. So, you know, if this is a romantic connection, this person may have had a fear of committing simply because they feared losing something that was so good. They feared being hurt, losing you, or losing something. Like there's an intense fear that this person had to work through within themselves. So it's like, you know, when things were good, things were really, really good. But when things were kind of going cold, when this person was pulling back, you definitely felt it. This person definitely felt it, of course. It kind of just felt like a switch, like a shift that just happened like that, you know? And this person would sometimes just kind of get all up in their head about things, you know, and they'd let fear kind of take over. You know, this person could even be an entrepreneur of some sort, but the main message that I'm getting with this is like, you know, when things are good, but when things were kind of going south within this person, things were definitely going south. And this person was aware of this, and that's the reason why they pulled back. That's the reason why they withdrew themselves. It's the reason why they walked away. Because they realized that wasn't fair to you, you know? I feel like they were kind of projecting their fears onto you and onto this relationship. And it may be because, you know, this person has gone through certain things in their past that kind of put them into that state of fight or flight in a way. And certain things may have happened that caused this person to have an intense fear, an obsessive fear of losing something really, really good. This person may have definitely been hurt pretty badly in the past in some way. I am specifically hearing for someone here that they were hurt. This person was hurt by like a maternal figure, which really had a severe impact on how they view relationships, especially with women or feminine people. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with this. Like when things are good, things are good. This person's a lot of fun. They like to have experiences with other people, or like they liked spending time with you, you know? But then once they started overthinking and they started to let that fear kind of creep in, they would withdraw, you know? And I think that's something that you were definitely well aware of. And it could even be like you and this person were hanging out, having a great time, laughing, just enjoying each other's company and enjoying experiences and creating memories. And then out of nowhere, this person kind of just, their whole demeanor changes, you know? They pull back, they withdraw. And it's like something that you can definitely sense. Like you see it in this person's face when they are starting to pull back. And that might have felt very confusing to you, you know, like why we've been having such a good time. And then this person kind of just shuts down in a way, because they were letting that fear creep in of like, you know, this may not last. You know, there's that thought in the back of their mind that kind of creeps forward and kind of takes over. That kind of hinders this person to oh my gosh, I can't speak. It hinders this person's ability to fully be in the present moment and to just live in the present moment and allow themselves to truly feel that joy and that happiness in the present moment without having that fear or that anxiety of it not lasting, or of eventually getting hurt by this person that they're putting their all into, you know? I feel like that's something that this person had to really work through. And that's the reason why this person was kind of back and forth, hot and cold with you. It wasn't because they wanted to intentionally hurt you. It was just they had their own They had their own things that they needed to work through. And that's the reason why they pulled back. So let's see what else I can get for you. Pile number 3. Who is coming towards pile 3, please, Spirit? We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah. I kind of get this vibe of like this person wanted to go all in with you. Like they really wanted to, but they were unable to because of these things that they needed to work through, this fear within them that they needed to work through on their own. You know, and I kind of feel this vibe of like, you know, when everything was good, like everything was good. They were doing everything right. Like everything just felt right. It felt perfect. And it was like so confusing for you when this person would pull back all of a sudden. Because it's like, why? Everything is good. Like everything's perfect. You know, like you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. Or at least you felt like you were. So it was confusing when this person would pull back. And I think, you know, this make the effort card, part of this person like taking this time to heal and reflect and do introspection, part of that was like them making the effort for this connection because they realized that they could not move forward with you in the way that they wanted to, like being all in. They couldn't move forward unless they worked through their own issues. That's something that this person recognized, and part of them making the effort for this connection was them taking that time to heal and to reflect. That's something that they felt called to do because they realized that, you know, this connection cannot move forward in a positive way, in the way that they wanted and possibly you wanted, unless they did the work, unless they pulled back and healed, you know? So I'm hearing it's all part of the process. Like, and I know it sucks, I know, but in order for things to even have like a real chance with this person needed to heal. They needed to pull back. And Spirit is saying it was all part of the process for this person, or like for this connection. And I'm seeing that this person is coming back in with the justice, wanting to make things right and wanting to put their all into this connection, like truly making the effort so that this connection, this relationship can have a chance, like a real fighting chance, you know? This energy, it just makes me think of someone being completely all in, committed, you know, no matter what they need to do to make it work, they're going to do it. And I think that's the reason why this person pulled back to heal. And it may be like, you know, this person may have never really wanted to have anything serious with anyone before. So they never really had a reason to do the healing and the introspection, but you made this person do that, like, because they wanted something real with you, or they want something real with you. They want commitment with you. Because they want those things with you, it did force them to go through this healing process that they otherwise would have just ignored, essentially. And I feel like they had ignored that healing process when it comes to other people, because they've never been with someone that made them feel like they wanted to be all in, which would then force them to go through that healing and that introspection. So let's see what else I can get for you. Pile number 3. Let's see, why is this person coming towards pile 3? Why is this person coming towards pile 3? Please, Spirit. Why is this person coming towards pile 3? Why? Why is this person coming towards pile 3, please? We have toxic. Okay. Yeah, this person had some, I feel, toxic, not necessarily, well, yeah, toxic behaviors possibly, but I also feel like this is really speaking to their mental space. This person definitely had their inner demons that they needed to fight. Okay, they had their things that they needed to work through, that they needed to heal, that they needed to alchemize. And that's something that they have definitely recognized, because it almost kind of feels like they didn't want to taint you with their own issues and their own problems, you know? So even though this person may have been going through things internally, this person didn't necessarily want to put that on you, because I do feel like they genuinely care about you. And they didn't want to put that on you. So they kind of pulled back as a way to almost protect you in a way from their own, I'm hearing mental anguish, but to protect you from their own inner demons. And I do feel like this is something that they've worked through. I do feel that way. This is something that they've worked through, and it's the reason why they pulled back. And I do feel like I feel like they have a lot to express to you with the Justice energy being here about this energy, this toxic card coming through, about their past and about, you know, why they pulled back, why they were hot and cold, their fears, all of that stuff. I feel like they want to express all of that to you now with the Justice card being here, because they've done the introspection, the reflection, to where they can honestly make sense of it and then communicate that to you in a way that doesn't feel like they're trauma dumping, you know? They want a sense of openness with you. They do. They want honesty, or they want to be honest with you. And this toxic energy, this is something that they've been working through, and they want you to know that. So let's see what else I can get for you. I'm also hearing Toxic by Britney Spears. So there could also be like this feeling of like them being addicted to you in a way. Like they don't want to be without you. Okay, let's get one more card for pile 3, please, Spirit. Why is this person coming towards pile 3? We have Angel of Strength. Bottom of the deck, we have Man Holding a Heart. Yeah. I think this person had a lot of fears about possibly like commitment, emotional intimacy, being all in. I think this person had a lot of fears about that. And this person is coming in with this energy of like having conquered all of those fears, those inner demons, those things that were holding this person back from being all in. This person has conquered that with this Angel of Strength. And they're wanting to come in with this heart on their sleeve. They want to give you their heart, pile 3. They want to just be open and honest and truthful with you. And they want you to see how hard they've worked at conquering this toxicity within them, at conquering those inner demons, those things that were holding this person back. I'm hearing they can't wait to show you all the work that they've done on themselves. They can't wait to show you a healed, balanced, courageous version of themselves. And, you know, I feel like this person coming in with their heart on their sleeve, with this openness and this willingness to commit, is like something that a past version of this person would have never done. You know, it's like, it's even baffling to them that they're in this energy of being healed and balanced and having the strength and the courage to put their heart out on the line, like truly put their heart out on the line and have emotional intimacy, or to want emotional intimacy, and to actually be willing to make the effort to have that emotional intimacy and connection and commitment with another person. It's honestly even baffling to them that they're in this place. But they are. And I feel like they can't wait to show you this new version of themselves, this version of themselves that have conquered their inner demons, this toxic energy. So I love that the reading is ending off here with this Angel of Strength, because this is just telling me that this person has done the work and they can't wait to show you. They can't wait to show you. They can't wait to tell you. They can't wait to be open and honest with you and to truly make the effort in this connection and not be hot and cold anymore, because that's not what they want. That's not what they wanted in the first place, but they knew they had to do their healing, you know? And so they can't wait to show you this new version of themselves, this healed version of themselves, this brave, courageous version of themselves. And then in number 50 in numerology reduces to 5, which is about change. So this person can't wait to show you how much they've changed, how much they've grown, how much they've healed. And I almost kind of feel like you'll see this person in a new light, you know, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, because I do feel like this person was, you know, back and forth, hot and cold with you. And now they're going to show you what it's like for them to be all in with you. At least that's their intention. They want to show you what it's like for them to be all in with you, because that's what this person wants. So pile number 3, I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!